Hey guys, welcome back. There are only two ways to remove ads, to buy premium or to write code. I chose the second option because I got fed up of ads. This code is written in Python using Selenium. Let's install Selenium library, which allows us to control the browser, and PyInstaller is also being installed to compile an executable. You need to install Python for this to work, which can be installed from the website online. Now open Google Chrome and check your Chrome version. Now install Chrome driver and extract it to program files in C drive. Start a new Python project. I'm using Sublime Text. You can use any other text editor. Import the Selenium, random and time libraries. Now let's define the Chrome driver path, which is saved in program files in C drive. Now let's use driver.get to open a URL. Open the web browser and copy the Spotify URL. Later I changed it to my playlist URL. Paste it in the parentheses. Driver.quit closes the browser. Now let's search for the username and password element in the inspect. I am copying the attribute ng model from tag input. Driver defines the Chrome driver, and find element by XPath is used to search for the element, and in the bracket we can define the tag input and attribute ng model for username. Now let's use send keys to type the email address. Let's now search for the password and send the keys of the password. Now let's send enter to log into the Spotify account. Now in a while loop under try, let's search for the attribute for the song in inspect. Let's place this attribute in driver.find element by XPath. X here is a random number from 1 to 50, which is used to play a random song from the playlist. I am replacing 2 with X value as a string. Song.click is used to click on the element. Write pass in except. Now comment except pass, try and while true. This is done to test if it is able to search for the element. I am putting a delay as it needs to load from the login screen to the playlist. Now let's run the code to check any syntax errors and to check if the code works. After testing, I noticed that it's not clicking on the song, so I'm going to change the focus from that point to a different point. I'm using actions for doing this. Let's define the actions driver. Actions.move to element focuses on that element. Actions.move by offset moves the focus in the x and y plane from the current location. The values 50,10 worked for me. Action.doubleclick double-clicks the element. And action.perform is used to execute the above lines. Let's run the code to test if it works. Instead of the random number, I kept a fixed value 5. Now let's run the code to test if it works. As you can see, it resumed the song. Now let's uncomment the while loop and put break after time.sleep. In another while loop, let's enable shuffling of songs. Let's search for the shuffle attribute and put it in the XPath. And if it's displayed, it will click on that element. Let's use break to come out of the while loop if the code is successful. And in except, let's put pass. Let's put numbers to check if all the levels of code get executed. As you can see, the song is playing and shuffle got enabled. Now let's try the part of the code where it detects the ads. After some research, I found out that when an ad is played, it is usually under the tag A and the text advertisement of Spotify is displayed in while loop under true. Now let's put driver.find element by xpath in while true and search for the element which is shown when an ad plays. Let's do the same for the text Spotify. I wrote the code so that A will become 1 whenever an ad gets played. Now let's print the value in A. Now let's run the code. As you can see, the song starts and the shuffle is enabled and the value in A is 0. And as you can see, the value changes to 1 when the ad plays. The second part of the video, we are going to remove the ads and make this code into an executable. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the second part.